Hello, friends. Welcome to Betkraft, the home of short football predictions and analysis. Okay, and today again is a brand new day, and we have some games going on across the globe. Okay, majorly today, what we have for you is actually international matches. We have a lot of friendly games, and qualification matches going on across the globe, and we delve deep and selected these games. And as usual, we looked into the statistics and also came up with the verdict for these very games. Right, but before we go on, if you are coming across our video for the first time and you have not really subscribed to our channel, please take our time to do that. Click the subscription button right down there, okay, so that you do not miss out on our content, and as well, you help us grow in this very channel. Okay, let me give you a second to do that. Please do. Okay, have you done that? All right, let's head on to the business of today. Today, we're starting with one of the international friendly games where you know uh, Venezuela will be taking on Italy, initial location. As usual, we'll take a look at how both teams have fared recently, and then come up with a verdict. And in this very encounter, we could see that the Venezuela also in the past five games I've had have been able to manage three draws, one loss, and one win in the past five games that they have had, while Italy, on the other hand, have been able to see three wins, one draw, and one loss in the past five games I've had so far. And looking at bringing all of that together, there's no head-to-head at the moment for these two teams. So with all that together, we expect the away side, Italy, to pick up the sports in that very encounter. I will win. That's our verdict. Okay, and the next game is another friendly game where South Africa will be coming up against Andorra. And in this very encounter, we'll see that for the past five games for South Africa have managed three wins, one draw, and one loss in the past five games. And the away side, Andorra, in the past five games have lost all the past five games I've played so far, and that also led us to the verdict that in this very encounter we expect the home side, South Africa, who is a better side, to pick up the sports in this very encounter or win. That's our verdict in that very game. And the next game that we have for you also is an international friendly. We'll have a Morocco under 20 coming up against England under 19. And looking at how they have fared so far for Morocco under 20, you could see that in the past five games they have played so far, they have managed three wins, one draw, and one loss. And for England under 19, they've had three wins and two draws. Okay, looking at how they have fared from home, the Morocco side, have also won three games and have lost two at home. Those two losses coming up against Ukraine under 20, under 18, and also Belgium under 20. Okay, we saw them losing against Ukraine under 18 and Belgium under 20. All right, while England on the other side, when they have played away, they have only lost to Germany under 19, but they have been able to win three matches and had one draw in the past five games. So in that, bringing all that together, we know that England under 19 is a side much more fancy to pick up the spoils in this very encounter. It is away side to win, England under 19 to take up the spoils in this very game. All right, going to the next game that we have also in international friendly. We'll have Malta coming up against Slovenia, and you look at how they fared in the recent past. You could see that Malta in the past five games have been able to manage one win, and they've also had four losses in the past five games that we had so far. And their away side Slovenia have been able to win four out of five, losing one to Denmark on that occasion. And we see them defeating the likes of USA, Kazakhstan, Northern Ireland, and Finland. Okay. And as well, when we look at when Malta have played at home, Malta also, when playing at home, have only managed to achieve one win, which was against Gibraltar, and have lost the rest four. Okay. And Slovenia, when they played away, they have won three and they have lost two. Those two coming up against one loss to Finland and another loss to Denmark. And bringing all that together, we know that the away side, Slovenia, who is much more stronger side and is fancy to pick up the sports in this very encounter. It is a will win. That's our verdict in that very game. And the next is England Eastman League. All right, Premier Division. England Eastman League Premier Division, where we have Concord coming up against it's Concord Rangers coming up against in Enfield Town, all right, in the Eastman League as well. We'll take a look at how they fared, overall. We see that Concord in the past 5 games have lost all the past 5 games I've played so far. They have lost all of them. And Enfield have managed 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games I've had so far. Okay, we look at how Concord has fared at home. Can also see that for Concord, when they are playing at home, they have in the past 5 they have been able to achieve just 1 win, which was against Bilasi, and they also have lost the rest 4 games they have played, at home. And Enfield Town, when they playing away, have managed 1 win, 3 draws, and 1 loss. And putting all of that together, we can as well see that it is the away side, Enfield Town, who is a stronger side and is much more expected to pick up the sport in this very encounter. It is a away win. That's our verdict in this very game. Okay. And also, what of note is the fact that Concord is ranked at 22 and actually, languishing on the bottom of that Eastman League, while Enfield is at ranked 4th on that Eastman League. Okay, moving on to the next game, and the next game is in Euro under 21 qualification, where we have Scotland under 21 coming up against Kazakhstan under 21, and you can as well take a look at how they fared in the past 5. We see that for the home side, Scotland, in the past 5 games I've had so far, the under 21 Scotland have had 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had so far. And also, Kazakhstan under 21 have been able to manage 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses in the past 5 games I've had so far. Okay, all right, and that brings us to to find out how the home side are fared when they're playing at home. We see that at home, Scotland under 21 have won 2 and have drawn 2 and have lost 1, which was against Sweden under 21. Okay, when they are playing from home. And the Kazakhstan, when they played away, they have lost 3, they drew 1, and have won 1, which was against Malta under 21. And in this game, we know that the home side, Scotland under 21, is much more the stronger side, and it's much more preferred to pick up the spoil in this very encounter. And that takes us to the next game. And the next, although the verdict for that game is home win, and the next game is also in Euro qualification promotion. This is not on 21 though. It is the actual national team where Poland will be coming up against Estonia. And we'll also take a look at how Poland have fared in the past 5 games. They have had 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss against Albania. And Estonia, on the other hand, have lost 4 games in the past 5 and have had 1 draw. And that draw coming against a friendly match with Thailand. And let's also explore how they fared from home. Poland, when they are playing at home, have been able to accrue 3 wins and 2 draws. And while Estonia, when they are playing away, they have managed just 1 draw and 4 losses. Out of the past 5 games I've played from away. And that brings us to the verdict. And the verdict is the home side, Poland, to pick up the sports in this very game. Home win. That's our verdict. And the next game that we have is also in Asian World Championship qualification. Asian World Championship qualification, where we have Qatar coming up against Kuwait. All right, taking a look at how Qatar have fared in the past 5 games I've had so far. We see that Qatar in the past 5 games have been able to achieve 5 wins out of 5, and they've been able to defeat all of their opponents. And we see also when they played home, they have been able to win 4 games from home, and have lost 1 to Jordan during a friendly match to Jordan on that occasion. And also we look at how their away side have fared in the past 5. We see that in the past 5, Kuwait have only managed 2 wins and 3 losses. Okay, those wins coming against Afghanistan and Syria. Okay, and when Kuwait's playing away, they've been able to also manage 2 wins and 3 losses, and those wins also coming up against Afghanistan and Syria. Okay, and that brings us to the conclusion that the home side, Qatar, is much more better side and is expected to pick up the sport in this very encounter. It is home win that's a verdict. Okay, and that brings our predictions and takes for today to conclusion. Okay, and I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes green again. Remember to also play responsibly. Do not put all your fortune in one bet. And tomorrow is another day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for these predictions. But before then, keep winning. All right.